You want to clear in the first attempt, you want to clear in the second attempt, you want to clear in the third attempt, or you want to clear in the 8th attempt, 10th attempt. What does it matter? The hard work which you do is all the same. But how it varies, how somebody clears in the first attempt, how somebody clears in the second attempt, there is a reason. Most of the people, they know something which is more than the academic space which most of the people are confining their knowledge to. Mostly students, what they do? They read the books. Whether the state board books, NCERT books, they read it. Then their information, their knowledge is confined to only that. Sometimes their family situations. In the family, you have situations where your father is either educated or not educated. He discusses about, if he is not educated, he discusses about what his occupation in the house. Maybe he is just a businessman selling tomato. Maybe he is just a farmer planting paddy. In the house, what is going to be the discussion with your father, your mother and you? You are just a silent spectator, is it not? In the house, what do they discuss? In the house, they discuss whether the rain is not there and what now I have to do planting. Same way you think about a person whose father is an educated person. Educated also two types of education. One, he is just completed a degree or post degree, but still he is just doing a business. He is not associated with any education aspect. அவங்க அப்பா படிச்சு தான் இருக்காரு, ஆனால் அவர் என்ன பண்ணுறாரு, வேறு ஏதோ வேலை செஞ்சுட்டு இருக்காரு, மார்க்கெட்டிங்கில் எங்கேயோ இருக்கிறார். புரிஞ்சில? அதனால வீட்டில் டிஸ்கஷன் அதே மாதிரி தான் இருக்குது. But think about a parent or father or mother who is in college, who is in some departments, let us say history department, some other department. Also think about a parent who is in the civil services. Is it not? The father will discuss about the health secretary, he will discuss about the government policy, he will speak about the problem in India, about the politics, about the reasons for the bridge collapse across Marbi river. Yeah? Yes or no? So the child passively he will listen everything. So basically his current affairs increases. So there is one hidden advantage to a child who is brought up in an environment where the parents have some connection with the outside knowledge in the world. This is one fact. Second is, sir, what do we read? Forget about our parents. We are reading mostly the books. Is it not school books we are reading? ஸ்கூல் புக்ஸில் கூட பாதி அவன் செலக்ட் பண்ணி அண்டர்லைன் பண்ணி படிக்கிறான், டீச்சரே அண்டர்லைன் பண்ணி கொடுத்துறான். டீச்சரே என்ன சொல்கிறாங்க, ஸ்கூல் புக்கு ஃபுல்லாக படிக்காதப்பா, பிஃபோர் தி எக்ஸாமினேஷன் ஐ வில் கிவ் இம்பார்ட்டன்ட் கொஸ்டின்ஸ், ஜஸ்ட் ரீட் தட், மெமரைஸ் தட், வாமிட் தட் இன் தி எக்ஸாமினேஷன் அண்ட் யூ பிகம் a successful person. You become a topper in the 10th standard, then 12th standard. Even academic, we are not reading properly. About Buddha, about Mahavira, about Gandhi, everything is already there in our textbooks. In the school textbooks, everything is there. In the college books, if you read, the art subjects, everything is covered. But our information, our reading is confined only to a limited space. This is the second problem, which prevents us from clearing in the first or second attempt. Thirdly, outside this what you read, extra mileage, we say na added advantage. Illa, konjam sir, edge, you know the meaning of edge? Students used to say, sir, ஒரு edge இல்ல sir, எனக்கு ஒரு edge இருக்குதுன்னு சொல்றான்ல. You know the meaning of edge? Edge is something you have a slight advantage over the others. The advantage is a result of your varied reading. For example, you read something which is not read by many of the people. For example, maybe you read a book, is it not, which speaks about the Indian society. You are not a person who is having that as a subject. நீங்கள் history student இருப்பான், but Indian society ஒரு book படிக்கிறீங்கன்னு வச்சுக்கோங்களேன். Let us say you read about an art and culture. You read about a book which is called 9 Lives. Anybody has read this book, 9 Lives? William Dalrymple. Is it not? He speaks about the 9 aspects of the Indian culture, not just 9 things in one area. So basically the point is that you have to read something which not others are reading, so that your knowledge, your vision of the world increases. Not one book, gradually one by one multiple books. This is what is going to contribute to you an edge. But how you differ, how you will clear this examination, how it varies? It will differ because of your wider knowledge and perception, the extra work which you take. You understand? So you should read. So reading book alone doesn't just give you the knowledge. It just doesn't give you the knowledge. It gives you what? It gives you an ability to comprehend. And the word use பண்றான். Comprehend means understand. Comprehension means something which should be understood. But you have to do something extra. Not only your knowledge should increase by just reading, your knowledge will increase basically by having special interest in personalities, in events, in movies. So this knowledge would give you an additional 4 questions, 5 questions right in the preliminary mark. preliminary சில கொஷின்ஸ் எல்லாம் பார்த்தா யாருக்குமே தெரியாத கொஷின்ஸ் நம்மளுக்கு ஒரு 5 கொஷின் தெரியணும். எல்லாருக்குமே தெரிஞ்ச எல்லா கொஷின்ஸும் உங்களுக்கு தெரியணும். How you will clear the preliminary? You have to know everything what others know, and you should know something which nobody knows. Then only you will clear. If any one of these things default, you will be in trouble. So when you prepare for the civil services, keep something in the mind that your horizon should expand. உங்களுக்கு இந்தியா பற்றி தெரியணும், பாகிஸ்தானை பற்றி தெரியணும், ரோட் அண்ட் பெல்ட் காரிடோர் தெரியணும், இங்கே அந்த பெஸ்டிங் ஆஃப் பல்ஸ், எனி யூ so many. So you confine your energy to reading, to acquiring knowledge, to processing things in the mind. Are we understanding this? All this is going to help you, and see how whatever you read is going to be converted into the answer. Long time back, when our student Sivaguru Prabhakaran, who had none of the advantages which I said so far. No, I said an advantage of what? A parent who is a bureaucrat. I said the advantage of a student studying in a English convent or school. I said the advantage of a person reading multiple books. I said the advantage of a person reading seeing multiple movies, thinking. None of these advantages Sivaguru Prabhakaran IAS, our student, has. But how then he cleared? He is an exception. That rule cannot fit you. He is an exception because his lack of outside knowledge is compensated by the depth of subjective knowledge which he has got. See, this person Sivaguru Prabhakaran, in the one attempt he wrote, in the mains he did not score marks. That also he did not score mark in which subject? Paper 1 GS, which happens to be strongly loaded with history, where we have world history, we have post independence consolidation, modern India, culture. He thought that history he knew something, but he could not comprehend. History அப்படியே ரவுண்டா அணைச்சி ஒரு உண்டை பிடிச்சி அவரால் சாப்பிட முடியல. You what? Then he came to me and said, sir, I want to sit in your history class. I said, okay, no problem. Not all the classes, but selected classes. According to him, what he felt is difficult. So his absence of all the extra resources which I said is compensated by his in-depth knowledge, in-depth reading, in-depth revision, multiple revisions of the respective subjects. And answer writing, he will keep on writing and writing. He would never miss. And you see the advantage of him and other students. Just I am telling what other students would do. What is the difference between him and other topper? I told you all the advantages he is lacking, but there is other student who has all the advantages, who cleared the examination with ease. சிவகுரு அளவுக்கு ஒர்க் பண்ணல, பட் கம்மியாக ஒர்க் பண்ணி சர்வீஸ் வாங்கினவங்களும் இருக்கான். ஏன்? அவருக்கு மல்டிபிள் அட்வான்டேஜஸ், த அட்வான்டேஜஸ் விச் ஐ செட் அதர் சைடு, தட்ஸ் ஆல் present. You are understanding this first? So basically the lack of extra knowledge is compensated by intense reading of the subjective knowledge, and also knowing what to do. And he is a person who works so hard that none of you would ever work. You will be surprising. I had seen him personally myself. When I just come to open the institute, he is sitting there. Then of course in the night I said I will be last to go sometimes. 11 o'clock, 10 o'clock he is sitting there and studying. I said, when are you sleeping? And that time we had no study hall concept. That time, so I am saying 4-5 years back, the study halls and all, now it's become very popular. People, even if study hall was there, he would not go because it cost 2,000, 1,500, 2,000 rupees per month. He will be sitting in one chair. He requires just one chair and one corner to just study. Now students are telling, sir, AC is not working. Sir, road, the horn is there. And in the 15th main road, outside the classroom where we have a small space, that is the space where at least 25-30 aspirants have cleared sitting and studying there. ஒரு 25 பேர் அந்த கேட் ஆண்ட உட்காண்டே படிச்சு பாஸ் பண்ணியிருக்கான் 15th main road, which is still the building is there, place is there, but people are not there because people feel, இல்லை சார் ஏசி கொஞ்சம் வைஃபை கனெக்ஷன்லாம் எப்படி நான் படிக்கணுங்கிறான். You are understanding this? So the point here is that you know what are your strengths, you know what are your weaknesses. Based on that you build when you want to achieve this. And Shivaguru will be so hard working that not only every day he will work harder, continuously, persistently he will be working harder. No vacations. Some of our students we need not have to say, when they take vacations, they take vacation. It is not a vacation. 2 days leave, no, 2 நாள்லாம் செட் ஆகாது சார், அது ஒரு 20 நாள்னா தான் ஒரு வெக்கேஷன் மாதிரி இருக்குன்னா. But he is in the one extreme actually. He never takes any breaks. But rarely half day he will take a break and he will say, sir, will and the break also how will take, that is another thing. One day Dharmala came and complained to me, sir, kadina irukanga Shiva group, because before she got service, you must know. What is the problem? Sir, ரொம்ப படிச்சு படிச்சு போர் அடிச்சிச்சு, கொஞ்சம் ரிலாக்ஸ் பண்ணணும்னு பார்த்தா, okay, now we will all relax, okay, புக்லாம் மூடி வச்சாச்சு. Then he will ask one word question. சொன்னேன், யோ ரிலாக்ஸ்னா சப்ஜெக்ட் விட்டுட்டு வேற என்ன பேசுங்க. Then you will ask question one word, then you will test map questions, current affairs facts. இது ரிலாக்ஸேஷனா? டீ குடிக்க டீ கடையில் போனால் அங்கே உட்காந்துக்கிட்டு ஏதாச்சும் 2 கொஸ்டின் கேட்க வேண்டியது. ஓகே, then I said, this is what is called intensity. You are submitting your total selves to the preparation, to the examination, to the syllabus. Your mind, your body, your soul is all, you have no other thinking, you have no other emotions attached to either your friends, relatives or any other thing, boyfriend, girlfriend, all this concept is all gone. And surprisingly, some of the students think that a boyfriend or a girlfriend is a stepping stone to success. 2 பேர் எங்கிட்ட வந்து சொல்கிறான், உங்களுக்கு தெரியுமா சார்னு என்ன கேட்குறான். நான் சொன்னேன், முடிஞ்சு போ, உன் கதை இன்னும் யாரும் காப்பாற்ற முடியும்னு. This all is how Sivaguru Prabhakaran compensated the extra advantages which I said. If you don't have these extra advantages which I say, now you should work like Sivaguru Prabhakaran. Otherwise, you don't see the future. So, see which level you are, see what advantages, what disadvantages you have, and work towards it so that success is guaranteed. Correct?